The silence of the Terranthian refuge chamber was shattered by the desperate cries of a small alien child. Her voice echoed in the cavernous halls, her thin arms clutching a torn piece of fabric that bore her family's insignia. She was a Korin, a species known across the galaxy for their delicate, almost crystalline features and fragile physiology. But right now, her shimmering silver skin was smeared with dirt, and her wide, tear-filled eyes radiated nothing but fear and hopelessness. The Galactic Council, a coalition of various species dedicated to maintaining peace, had received her distress signal days ago. Yet, one by one, the council members dismissed the call. Too risky, they said. The Korin homeworld is in disputed territory. A rescue mission could ignite a war with the Zarnak Dominion. And so, the child's pleas were left unanswered. Until the humans heard it. Captain Adrienne Cole of the Terran Rescue Corps leaned back in her chair aboard the Dauntless, a heavily modified exploration and rescue vessel. The ship's AI, Archie, projected the distress signal's details onto the holographic display. "So let me get this straight," Adrienne said, her tone edged with disbelief. "The Council knows about this kid, knows she's trapped on a planet about to be overrun by Zarnak forces, and they're doing nothing." Archie's voice was calm, almost apologetic. "That is correct, Captain. The Council has deemed the operation too politically sensitive." Adrienne scoffed. "Politically sensitive, my ass." First Officer, Lieutenant Marcus Vega, stepped forward. "What's the plan, Captain?" Adrienne grinned, the kind of grin that made even the most battle-hardened soldiers uneasy. "We're going to do what humans do best. Break a few rules and save the day." The Dauntless dropped out of hyperspace near the war-torn planet of Korin Prime. The once beautiful world was now a wasteland, its surface scarred by years of conflict. Zarnak warships patrolled the skies, their menacing black hulls bristling with weapons. "Archie, give me a scan of the surface," Adrienne ordered. "Scanning," the AI replied. After a moment, it added, "The child's signal is coming from a subterranean structure in the eastern hemisphere. Zarnak forces are converging on the area." "Then we've got no time to lose," Adrienne said. "Marcus, prep the dropship. We're going in." The dropship, a sleek and agile craft designed for rapid deployments, descended through the planet's atmosphere. The crew was small but highly skilled. Adrienne, Marcus, and two others. Dr. Ilara Monroe, a xenobiologist, and Sergeant Liam Carter, a combat specialist. As the dropship approached the target zone, the turbulence grew intense. Explosions lit up the horizon, and the roar of Zarnak fighters filled the air. "We've got company," Marcus shouted, gripping the controls tightly. "Hang on," Adrienne yelled. She maneuvered the dropship through the chaos, dodging incoming fire with an almost reckless precision. Finally, they reached the surface, landing just outside the refuge chamber. "Move, move, move," Adrienne commanded as the team disembarked, weapons at the ready. Inside the chamber, the alien child cowered in a corner, her small frame trembling. When the humans burst through the door, she let out a frightened squeak. Adrienne holstered her weapon and approached slowly, her hands raised in a gesture of peace. "Hey, it's okay. We're here to help." The child's luminous eyes flicked between Adrienne and the others. You're not Korin," she said in a trembling voice. "No, we're human," Adrienne replied. "But that doesn't matter. We're going to get you out of here. What's your name?" "Lyra," the child whispered. "Well, Lyra, you're safe with us now," Adrienne said with a reassuring smile. "Let's get you out of here." As the team escorted Lyra back to the dropship, Zarnak forces closed in. Their guttural battle cries echoed through the ruins, and the ground shook with the force of their heavy weapons. "We've got incoming," Lion shouted, raising his rifle. "Hold them off," Adrienne ordered. "Marcus, get the dropship prepped for takeoff." The humans fought with a ferocity that stunned even the seasoned Zarnak warriors. Despite being outnumbered, they used their superior tactics and teamwork to hold the enemy at bay. Adrienne's voice rang out over the chaos, directing her team with precision. "Lara, keep Lyra safe. Liam, on my 6." The firefight was intense, but the humans' determination was unshakable. Finally, they managed to reach the dropship. Marcus powered up the engines as Adrian and Liam provided cover fire. "We're good to go," Marcus called out. "Everyone on board now," Adrian yelled. The team scrambled onto the dropship, and Marcus lifted off, narrowly avoiding a barrage of enemy fire. As they ascended into the sky, Adrian turned to Lyra, who clung tightly to Balara. "You did great, kid," Adrian said. "We're taking you somewhere safe." Back aboard the Dauntless, Lyra was given medical care and a warm meal. She sat in the ship's common area, surrounded by her rescuers. "Why did you come for me?" she asked, her voice filled with wonder. The others said it was too dangerous. Adrian knelt beside her, meeting her gaze, "Because that's what we do. Humans don't leave anyone behind, no matter how dangerous it is." Lyra's eyes filled with tears, but this time they weren't tears of fear or sadness. They were tears of gratitude and hope. News of the rescue spread quickly across the galaxy. The Galactic Council was furious, accusing the humans of recklessness. But the story of Lyra's salvation inspired countless others, showing them what true courage and compassion looked like. For the humans, it wasn't about politics or alliances. It was about doing what was right, no matter the cost. And in that moment, the galaxy learned why humans were a force to be reckoned with, not because of their technology or their weapons, but because of their indomitable spirit. As the Dauntless sailed through the stars, Lyra looked out at the vast expanse of space. For the first time in her life, she felt safe. She whispered a quiet thank you, not just to her rescuers, but to the species that had answered her call when no one else would. And the humans, they were already gearing up for their next mission, because somewhere out there, someone else might need their help, and they'd be ready.